Hi and welcome to EJ Sports. My name is Guy and this is my update on the Euro 2016 football fixtures. All of the group fixtures are now done and we now know the last 16, and I gotta say I've got a few things wrong, but I'll just go over them and we'll set out the final 16. I'll do updates in the quarters and the semis as well. So let's start when I started on my previous video with England. I predicted right that we'd finish second. I didn't have enough confidence in us to finish top. I didn't get right who finished top, but we'll cover that in a minute. I did actually predict the Austria would face us. In my defence, I had a very strong qualification and I got that kind of wrong. Iceland, the surprise package, came from nowhere, and that's who we faced in the knockouts. I still fancy England to advance though, as much as Iceland have got the will to go through. I just think we've got more class than Iceland. Well, providing Roy doesn't tinker too much. France and Ireland. I predicted France would play a third place playoff and got that spot on. As much as Ireland have played well, I think that France have the momentum at the moment. They're in good shape, good form. They haven't really had a bad match yet. They've had some mediocre matches, but they played well. I think they'll advance. I originally had the Czech Republic versus Italy. How badly did I get that wrong? Czech Republic did not get anywhere. I think they finished bottom of their group. However, throwing a curveball in, Spain finished second of their group, so that is going to be quite a match. I'd say it's difficult because potentially they're both contenders for the actual title, but I'm going to edge out Spain over Italy. The reason why, Spain haven't had a convincing tournament so far, but Italy are slightly edgier. But I really don't think Spain have found their tournament gear yet. I think that they do this in the groups. They kind of mess around in the groups, and then they make their mark when it comes to the knockout stages. So I think Spain will advance. Germany versus Slovakia. I predicted that Germany would play a third place team, and I got that one right, but Germany still to advance. Portugal versus Belgium. I predicted this slightly wrong. It's going to be Hungary versus Belgium. Hungary, for me, they weren't even on my radar, but I've got Belgium advancing because despite some shaky games, they've actually come through and played okay. Wales versus Northern Ireland. I written off Wales as being a third place qualifier. The Wales did win eventually. They're top of the group, and was completely wrong about Russia. Completely wrong. I mean, they didn't really show up. They were missing a few key players, so and I mean key there. They were midfield players that really do kind of gel that team together, and they didn't perform very well at all. Yes, so I think Wales played Northern Ireland. I have no, they don't. They play the Republic of Ireland. My apologies. Wales. I got Wales advancing. So I had the Ukraine versus Switzerland in the next match. The Ukraine, and it's Poland. Um, I think Ukraine and Poland both had reasonable um, tournaments. I think Poland edged it out, but between Switzerland and Poland, I do think the Swiss will advance. Croatia versus Portugal. I didn't really have this at all. Didn't really have Croatia on my radar, and it's a bit of a strange one, really. And I had Spain in this spot, and Portugal where Hungary was, but Portugal versus Croatia. I've got Portugal advancing. As much as Croatia probably had a bit of a better tournament, I actually feel that Ronaldo in that 3-3 draw, he's just hitting this form. I do feel as though Portugal will now pull out of the bag and start playing the way they should do. Right, that's the conclusion of all of those. I will cover off to see how right I am, and when we come to the quarters. I still feel England have got. I still think England may have what it takes to get to the semis, but it would be a miracle if we did at this point. But I think there's a potential there, but we'll have to see. So let me know in the comments if you disagree with my findings for the first knockouts, or if you agree. Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.